Hey guys and gals, this is Alex with the KC Multifamily Minute here in Kansas City. Today is Monday, October 20th, 2025. Let's get right into it. So, as we do every single week on the KC Multifamily Minute, talk about everything new coming on the market. What are trends looking like? What do we got that's $500,000 plus multifamily? How does it fit in for your 1031 exchange, or if you're an active real estate investor? I mean, actually out there looking, putting in offers, trying to buy something, especially here by the end of the year. What do we got? So first up, podcast listeners, I got my website pulled up, legendarypartnerbrokers.com, filtered to our normal filters, which is $500,000 plus, regardless of unit count, $500,000 plus, built before 2020, and is active out here. So there's 71 listings out there, pretty consistent for the last couple weeks. 60 of those are available, which means 11 are under contract. We do have 3 new ones to look at. I believe last week we were under 60 for active investors. So you got our active investment opportunities. So we've got 60 to look at, again, that are $500,000 plus. Half of those, so 30 of them, are $500,000 to $1 million. Of course, then by definition, the other half are $1 million plus. So there's something out there for you across the metro. I know that every single submarket is different. Everybody wants to buy Johnson County, but there are other submarkets out there to buy in, some fantastic ones to make a lot of money in it, build your wealth over time. So that's the MLS-driven data. Of course, Zillow, Realtor.com, Redfin, my website, all those websites use MLS data to power that. And then real quick over here on LoopNet, I did click over that. There's no new listings out there on LoopNet over the last 7 days. There are 30 out there, 30 active out there, 2 under contract as of listed, but nothing new this last week. And we covered the ones from the week prior. Okay, so let's hop back over here to my website, legendarypartnerbrokers.com. We got 3 new ones. This here shows 4. There's actually one that's already under contract. It's this one here in Lee's Summit off of 3517 Northeast Independence Avenue. It's a 4-plex for $675. Guys and gals, this is going rate for active real estate investments here in Kansas City that are 4-plexes in Lee's Summit. That's $600,000 to $700,000. I've sold some in that range. Sounds high to some people, but you're going to see $800,000 plus over on the Johnson County side. So that one's already pending. That came out in the last 7 days. And then we've got 3 other new ones, new listings to look at. We'll start over here in Johnson County. It's actually 2 duplexes for $1 million, okay? Pretty large duplexes. It's got multi-level. Each one has a garage. Very classic 1980s, 90s, 2000s looking construction. I'm not sure when it was built. Might have been the 80s for all I know. To me, they look great. $500,000 for a duplex, a little high, even for Johnson County. Unless you can get rents up there, $2,000 plus, $2,500, of course. This is located, for podcast listeners, 1330 North Martway Drive in Olathe, just west of I-35, just west of East Kansas City Road. I've sold some property over here off of East Kansas City Road, fairly close to Garmin and some other hot locations of Olathe. In the duplex market, you're willing to spend $500,000 for a duplex. Could be a decent fit for you there, especially if you really love Johnson County, okay? All right, zooming back out. What else we got? What are the other 2 new listings we've got? Another one here in another, so of course, real quick, Olathe, of course, is Class A submarket. So let's go over here into the heart of Midtown. This is a 4-plex, I believe. Actually, let's double check this. Let me make sure that I'm looking at the one I was thinking of. Yeah, it's a 4-plex for $750,000. To me, that seems on the high side of the house as far as what people are looking to buy, but it is quite large units. Might have an extra lot included in the purchase here. It's got everything you would need as an active real estate investor to keep this baby going. But definitely run the numbers on that, see how that might shake out for you. It's going to be a Class A minus location because it is along Troost. Troost is not this bad street that people think it is, especially if you drive up and down it. There's $100 million worth of real estate investment, actually more than that if you count all the new stuff clear up to the hospitals area as well, okay? But that's the new property there on Troost. And then there's one other new listing here. I think it's right in Pendleton Heights, right next to Kansas City University, which is a doctoral program similar to an MD, although those people wouldn't like me calling it an MD. But it's going to be that kind of doctor, a medical doctor. Here in Pendleton Heights area, which is a fantastic submarket, kind of a B-plus area to many people. It is, I believe, also a fourplex here. Let's click here just to make sure. So fourplex for $535,000 up here in Pendleton Heights. Very large units. It looks to me like it's got the classic, living room, dining room kind of deal, plus a couple bedrooms for each unit. But something to take a look at, see how you might pencil that out. Good location. I do like that one as well for your active real estate investing here in Kansas City. Okay. So that's the 3 new listings. I already talked about the 4th one in Lee Summit. That's everything new on the open market here in Kansas City that's active. If you've got a 1031 exchange, you're an active real estate investor in Kansas City, you want to learn more about this submarket, I've covered every single one of these deals on and off market. Email me, Alex at Legendary Park Brokers. We'll talk soon.